Hello and welcome to Gothic Reviews. Today we are doing the Christmas unboxing of the Halloween Christmas Dracula Nutcracker by Kurt Adler.
That's a mouthful, isn't it? This is the 10-inch. There are different heights and there's different variations of this. I saw one online where Dracula's wearing a big kind of blingy vampire bat pendant. It just didn't feel very Vlad-esque. I don't know if any Nutcracker is actually Vlad-esque, but we thought we would go with this one. And we are going to unbox him. He's the 10-inch. He was a lot more of a reasonable price than some of them. And even this 10-inch is pretty expensive a lot of places online. We got it from Walmart.com. So I recommend you checking there if you're interested. Before you look elsewhere, because like I said, they're pretty expensive. When I first saw these Halloween Nutcrackers, it was like last year, and I saw a skeleton one, and I thought, that's a cool concept, but I'm kind of skeleton picky and didn't really want it. But then we saw the Dracula one, and we had to have him because Dracula is a friend of ours. And he doesn't really like the fact that there's nutcrackers made out of him. He kind of feels mocked, but we think it's charming and amusing, so.
He would impale them, he says.
Yes, and we're like, but don't break our nutcracker when you come over, because it's rude to come over to people's house and break their things. So, this is nice for our decor because it's Halloween and Christmas, so, you know, we like to do our spooky Christmas things, so we thought this would be a good thing to review now, because with Christmas, I always think of nutcrackers, obviously. And I'm wondering if the Halloween nutcracker phenomena came around because of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I know that they weren't in there, but I just wonder if that's where the concept happened. Because when I first saw the skeleton nutcracker last year, I'm thinking, what the heck does that have? Why? What? It's interesting, but okay. Is that what I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing? Like, okay. But anyway, let's talk about Vlad the Nutcracker. This is wood. It's all wooden, which is nice. His cape is very fancy because it is velvet, very posh, and the lining is satin. So I think he'll be warm.
Stylish too.
Yes, and then you have the back. That's the wooden nutcracker part. I have a friend, actually, Lurch, who thought that these actually really cracked nuts, even the really big ones, because they're big. And I said, no, they really don't. I think it would break in the attempt. It's just supposed to look like it cracks nuts. And that discussion is all because I was telling him I wanted a real nutcracker that's actually a nutcracker, you know, that cracks nuts, but that looks like the Nutcracker from the ballet, which I'll show you guys at the end just for fun, because it was a big hunt finding the Nutcracker in one that can actually be used. Because, you know, you can get a regular tool, but it's not going to look like a cool little dude, so I'm thinking they should make a nutcracker of him that you can use. Hello, people. But anyway, so Dracula's little nutcracker moves easily if you want to pretend like he's cracking nuts. And here he's holding his little bat pet upside down. Maybe the bat wants to sleep and then he wants the bat to come hang out with him. And so they agreed on that as a compromise. Like, you can sleep if I can bring you. Like, okay, that's cool. So
I could so picture that.
Like, you know, I don't want to go out. I'm sleepy. Well, what if I just carry you this way? Like, yeah. So he's holding him, I guess, by his tail or something. But that's cute. I think it makes more sense than him wearing a big blingy bat pendant, because I think he usually wears his star of Dracula or whatever. Isn't it the dragon sigil, the star that he wears?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think he would need to wear a bat. It just kind of seems corny and overdone. And then he's got this down here. Looks like a little coffin.
Yes, it has a little cross on it.
Which I don't understand because he doesn't really like those.
Well, I guess technically if he represented Christian faith against Muslim
Well, he did, but
conquest.
now they're supposed to burn the vampires when they touch crosses. So I always get confused on that. Like,
yeah.
Like, why give it, or, you know, when you have the vampire coffin pendant with the bat, like ours has the cross, and I'm going, but if that hurts vampires, why are you wearing a vampiric coffin with a cross? Well, I'm wearing one because I couldn't find one with a bat on it without a cross in pendant form, But
when you think about it, Jesus was the first vampire, so in a sense, it makes sense. In a strange sense, not in a direct sense.
Okay, what he's doing now is he's quoting David Collins from our roleplay group, where he writes David Collins from Dark Shadows. And now everybody goes, oh my god, Morticia and Gomez are geeks. No, we're just writers. It's a PBMRP where you write in paragraph form your characters. But we're gonna quit now before everybody totally, like,
loses interest.
Yes, because we're too geeked out. Okay, but anyway, That was random. And I'm going to remove this tag eventually with scissors, but I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me do it. But we unboxed him. He was easy to unbox. I like that. He was strapped down. The box is just like, yeah, box.
Yeah, it's a nice box. It seems like it has capacity and nice reddish colors.
Like a coffin.
Yes.
And then the bag that he was inside, just a little plastic bag. And then obviously you saw that the box had the clear lid. This was like $22 or $24. And like I said, I've seen it on other sites for like $60. So I was happy. And I like the size. It's not so small and diminutive that you're not going to see it. But I didn't really need the giant, like 16 or whatever, 18-inch one or whatever. They have some tall ones. And you know, it's just like, well, I don't need anything that big because we have a lot of stuff. But this is, I think, a good size. It's good enough to be seen and it's not too big. And Slappy wants to say hi.
Hello, Slappy.
Hello, everybody sees you. He's getting to be a camera hog. Because we told him, you know, that he could be on here more. And he's just like, now he always wants to be. Oh, you hit yourself in the face. You're getting too excited. Calm down.
Well, he knows he's worth it. That's all.
Just calm down. You'll be in other videos. It's okay. He's like, they're not talking about me. They're talking about Dracula. Come on, really? So anyway, this is a great Nutcracker. I'm pleased with it. Gomez, what do you think?
Yes, I like it too. That mustache is very interesting. It's almost historically accurate except for the curling ends over there at the very edges. But otherwise, the structure of the mustache itself seems based on the portrayal
of Vlad the Impaler. So you're liking the Vlad touch.
Yes.
Yes, I like that.
And I like the symbolism of Nutcracker in general that it represents for me, like all kinds of interesting themes of justice that the original tale of Nutcracker had, responsibility, and then it introduced the character of the mice that has such nice mythological connotations, often to do with overcoming obstacles and healing, and in a sense the nut itself could be taken, it's something hard that you have to overcome and then you get something nice out of it like an obstacle. So I like the symbolism of Nutcracker too.
And especially if you're considering what Vlad as a historical character had to go through to free his people from the Turkish tyranny, and then, you know, maybe if you consider he gets to become a vampire as his reward or something.
Yes, that's a good observation.
That's the one I thought you were making. I guess I was.
Well, you're
like,
using it well.
Yeah, but was that the one you were making, or was I just like?
Well, you were applying my general principle to his specific case. So
but didn't
yes.
you think about him at first when you like?
Well, I was thinking about the original tale of the Nutcracker.
Yeah, but I thought you were connecting him to it.
Yes,
Okay.
You just connected it for me so well.
Aww.
You phrased it better.
We're usually always thinking the same thing at the same time, so I'm going, it would have been weird if you weren't already thinking that. And because we are talking about the Nutcracker, I want to show, this is my metal Nutcracker that really will crack nuts and not just look like it. Ching. Oh wait, he's backwards. I was looking at him, I'm sorry. I was being selfish. Now you can look at him. Ching. And so he's got this wooden base, and the rest of him is ching, all the way metal, so he won't break when you crack something. Oh, excuse me, not a person. Okay.
Slappy said it's time to look back at him, like, and that his camera time was like...
Alright, you want to help me crack a nut here? Come on. Alright. And in a minute, Gomez will tell you the brand this came from. Come on, Slappy, let's go. Ching! There you go.
Yes, he likes.
This is actually still available online for like, I think I paid $13. It's a very sturdy wooden base on this Nutcracker, and he's really cool. Was it Harvest something?
It should be.
On the bottom?
Yes. What does it say? Houston Harvest, I think, and it's 2004.
Yeah, but it's still online from the 2006 one, I think.
Yes.
So if you check out Houston Harvest and the metal Nutcracker, and he looks so cool. I just love his detail. And he doesn't have anything to do with Dracula, except they're both Nutcrackers. And I wanted to review him for you guys just to say it's cool to find a real usable Nutcracker that looks like the Nutcracker while it's the holidays. But I thought, oh, it's not specifically spooky, but we have found Dracula, so it has been a good way to introduce the other Nutcracker.
And this one also looks a little bit gothic in a sense because he's wearing this cute black top hat and wearing black pants. So I guess he has the gothic flair after all.
Yes, and steampunk.
Yes.
Slappy approves.
Good.
He's like, now come over here and crack me some nuts, bitches. Well, thank you guys for sticking around for our Nutcracker Dracula review and then the Nutcracker Real Nutcracker presentation and cameo. And we hope you join us for other spooky videos to come. If you're not already a member, please like, subscribe, share, and check out our other spooky videos. Have a dark day.